Hey, what is going on, NFL family? We are back. Week 4 predictions. Last week was tough. Those Vikings losing like that. The Patriots getting just thrashed by the Lions. What is happening? So we went 8-7. We're at 26-19, which is not great. But considering the turmoil in the league, I'm okay with it. Last night on Twitter, we picked the Rams or the Vikings. Check one for us. Not including the scores yet. But this is another tricky week for me. It's another really tricky week. It's a couple easy picks, I think. Jets at Jags. Duval's going to win, right? So the Jags will take their Dolphins at Patriots. Now, the Dolphins are one of the undefeated teams in the league, and the Patriots just not looking very good at all. The Patriots need to win this game. They must win this game. So they're going to. Take the Pats. Eagles at the Titans. Again, the Titans, a scrappy team. They're playing ugly-ass football. And the Eagles haven't looked Super Bowl-ish yet. Ugly game against the Falcons. Ugly game against the Bucks. Fairly ugly game against the Colts. But I like the Eagles on the road here. Now, Texans at Colts. The Texans they're a good team, but they're struggling. They're really struggling. They've got a lot of talent. The Colts with Andrew Luck. Can they do it? It's a divisional game. I picked against the Texans last week. I'm going to pick for them this week. I'm going to take the Texans. Bills at Packers. This should be a lock, but after what Buffalo did last week, who knows? But Kirk Cousins or Aaron Rodgers, I'll take Aaron Rodgers. Give me the Packers. Lions at Cowboys. This is another game where these are two teams I just don't think are very good at all. But they can both play okay. The Cowboys beat the Giants pretty handily. And then they got smacked around by the Seahawks, who I didn't think were very good. But, Russell Wilson is great. So, because of that, I'm going to take the Lions here. But I don't feel good about it. I don't. Bucks at Bears. It's actually an oddly good game for two teams who haven't done much recently. We saw Fitzpatrick's train come to an end. We predicted that last week. The Bears are good, but Trubisky's not. So I don't want to get caught too much up in the Khalil Mack hype of things, right? When Khalil Mack was on the Raiders with a better quarterback, they really only had one good year. So it's hard to say that, but the Bears defense is really, really quite good. Can they stop Fitzpatrick? It's on the road. Maybe. I think Khalil Mack will get enough pressure and cause havoc. But yeah, I'll just take the Bears. What I have no idea. Which Fitzpatrick are we going to get? I don't know. Bengals at Falcons. Falcons are favored here. Still with all the injuries, they almost beat New Orleans last week, which is really impressive. That was an amazing game. I don't know if you guys actually watched it. I obviously did. And I told you that if that game was in New Orleans, I would have picked the Saints, and I 100% would have. Probably should have picked them anyway, obviously, in hindsight. But Falcons at home against the Bengals. Bengals I still don't think are great. I expect this, honestly, to be a shootout. Another shootout. And in a shootout, I like my birds, so give me the Falcons. Seahawks at Cardinals. Cardinals played a little bit better last week. A little bit better. Seattle's still good. Division game, I'll take the Seahawks on the road. Browns at Raiders. The Muck Guru versus Toke Nasty Bowl. God, jeez. Baker Mayfield's first start is in Oakland. Do you pick Baker? Really? I don't know. I mean, so here's the thing. Oakland's offense is good. Oakland's defense is bad. Just bad. Cleveland's offense, with Baker, we don't really know. It looked good for a half against the Jets. But how does a half against the Jets when they're not ready for you compare for a week of preparation? I don't know. Browns defense is really good. It's actually a really good defense. So the Browns are traveling too far, in my opinion. So I'll take the Raiders. Saints at Giants. This game might, again, 85, 90 points in this game total. No problem. But I'll take the Saints. 49ers at the Chargers. No Jimmy G. No chance. Give me the Chargers. Ravens at Steelers. Again, awesome. Always love a rivalry game. Flacco is going to give them trouble. He always does. But I'll take the Steelers at home. And then Chiefs at Broncos. Chiefs. I'm not picking against Mahomes yet. It looks too good. It's this game, honest to God, comes down to Von Miller. How disruptive is Von Miller and or I guess Bradley Chubb on the other side, right? If you pressure Mahomes, we don't know what's going to happen. But if you do not pressure Patrick Mahomes, he's going to carve you apart. Chris Harris is a good cornerback in the league, but he is not covering people like he used to because he has to cover them longer. Anytime you got to cover longer, it's tough. We all think that the Broncos cornerbacks were amazing. I had this discussion with the boys last night. And when they won the Super Bowl, they looked amazing. And it's because you had Von Miller on one side and DeMarcus Ware on the other and Malik Jackson up the middle, among others. Yeah, it's not that hard to cover for 2 seconds. So I'll take the Chiefs. Hopefully we do better this week. We're trying. Let me know what you guys think. Put your picks down below. Again, if I picked against your team, it's nothing personal. Never is. I'm just guessing here. I'm out. Peace.